Hey, cousins. Hey. Oh, we made it back again tonight. Mm, mm, mm. We made it back. I feel, I definitely feel better than I did last night or yesterday evening. My doctor's appointment went well. Um, so yeah, here we are. Mr. Leroy been extra clingy today. I don't know why. Because when I left home, he was all in my stuff. I'm watching him go through. I'm watching him go through my stuff. So I don't know why we clingy today. Maybe he's trying to apologize. I don't know. But he didn't do too much damage. Grabbed the push pin. For some reason he chose to get a push pin and out of the wall with his teeth, honey. And yeah. But other than that, we have had a great day. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hey, Moot. And there he is, y'all. I spoke him up. You want to say hey, Milton Leroy? Hmm? You want to say hey? What you want to do? Hey, cousins. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Doing another mental health check-in tonight. Give me five, man. And y'all know how I go. Anytime I turn the camera on, Milton Leroy. He gotta do his thing. Try to get my attention. Hey, dude. Hey, man. Trying to teach him how to give me five. He don't want to do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I am so glad that I can finally start. I'm finally starting to feel um, the effects of the infusion treatments. So I guess 700 is the sweet spot. And once we get everything else straightened out, it should all be great. It should all be great. Milton Leroy, tell him what you're doing. Tell him how you're working over here like you got a job. Honey, he is over here working on this chair like he getting paid to do it. Tell him, hey, Milton Leroy. Say, hey. You gotta, oh, bless your heart. Say, hey. Say, hey. Right there. Like I said, we gotta talk about some things that you've been doing while I was gone. When I get off of here. I was trying to show him himself on camera doing stuff. He didn't want to look at it. So we're going to talk about it when we get off of here and see what we can do to prevent him from doing this kind of stuff in the future. And he has enough sense. He knows that he knows the sound of the car. So when I pull back, don't do that, baby. When I pull back up, he has enough sense to get down and run to his spot, which is the window, and pretend like he's been there the whole time I've been gone, not knowing that I can see his every move. But he's slick like that. I ain't mad at him. I just want him to leave my stuff alone while I'm gone. I guess somebody might be like, well, put your stuff up. It's my stuff. I was here first. Milton Leroy has to learn how to respect my stuff and other people's stuff. And he probably thinking my stuff is his stuff. We walking this path together. And you know, out of all the toys that Milton Leroy has had, he likes paper more than he likes anything. If you balling up paper to throw it in the trash, he coming to get it. Cough drop, gum wrappers. any kind of paper money. He is coming to get it. So I have to be careful with stuff like that. But it's just funny that out of all the toys he's had, he chooses to play with paper. He still has a few stuffed animals that I have not had to get rid of. He had some that were like little mice that I got rid of because he would put them in his water bowl and then bring them to me over in the night or early morning and just drop them on me. So, I wake up crazy anyway. And the fact that now I have something wet being dropped on my face, on my chest, period, I'm freaking out because I don't know what it is. And he kept doing it. He kept doing it. I gave him a lot of chances to see if he would stop because I didn't understand why he was doing it. But he never did. So yeah, those little things had to go before he caused me some heart issues behind waking me up like that. And I don't know if he was bringing them to me for me to revive them, because that's what I was doing. He'd bring them to me, drop them on me. I'd scream and holler trying to figure out what it was. And then I would wash them and let them dry and give them back to him. And he just kept doing the same thing. So I don't know why, but I know how to, how to fix it. I got rid of them. And I may not have thrown them away. I think I just put them up so the next time we go to the Humane Society, we'll take them some toys and some clothes. And because there's certain treats that he doesn't like, and the only way that I know that is by, getting them, purchasing them, and him not wanting them. So I save up everything and I take it down to the Humane Society. He didn't like the lickable treats. It took me a few a few orders to figure it out, because every time I was ordering a different flavor and a different brand, thinking that maybe that was it, but he just does not like the lickables. That's weird. So yeah, we dropped off plenty of those, and they're always grateful. She's like, that's what we use to give them their medicine. So thank you. I said it's just weird that Milton Leroy doesn't like it. No, it's not. Milton Leroy just as throwed off as I am, so I can understand him not wanting or not liking what other little boys like him like. And he had to be thrown off to pick me. He can't be all right in the head. But yeah. So like I said, it's not, well, I probably didn't say it, but it's not going to be a long live. I'm just keeping my word to myself that I would come on tonight, and because I am feeling better. Like I said, mental health and chronic illness, they go hand in hand. How can they not? When your body is in pain, when you're mourning who you used to be, what you used to be able to do. It's a grieving process that goes along with this, with having a chronic illness. And for me, what kind of well, not so much as now, but what used to bother me was that there was no end date to it. There was no specific medication designated or targeted towards sarcoidosis. There was no cure. And just hearing that at diagnosis and reading that and doing the research for myself, that made it almost, if not totally, seem hopeless. But over time, year after year, and I'm like, okay, I'm still here. I've survived a lot. Not only rough days, rough months, rough years, and I'm still here. So the hope started to return. And do I still have days that not hopeless days, but not as much hope? Pain can make you not only feel bad, but like I said, it can mentally take a toll on you. Mentally and spiritually, it can take a toll on you. So, but not the case. Not the case today. Today I'm feeling great. And what we're doing, we're starting off at a lower dose than I've been on for the anxiety attacks. So hopefully, between the anxiety medication and the changes that I've made, um, lifestyle changes like meals and stuff like that, I've incorporated a anti-inflammatory um, diet into my lifestyle of the way I eat now. And I've been doing it for a week. And maybe that's part of the reason why um, I'm feeling, the effects of the treatment. I'm not sure. But I'm going to keep on going. It's really easy. Um, Raw vegetables. It's raw and unprocessed. The only thing that's cooked is the meat. So this week I've been eating salmon, and it's easy for me to eat one meat all week, one protein all week, than it is for me to make a lot of different several different meats because I'm only eating chicken, um, seafood. Hey sis, hey, chicken, seafood, um, chicken, seafood, turkey, and fish. Well, that is seafood. And yeah, it's been pretty easy. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. So, like I said, the combination of changing how I eat, the infusions, the the anxiety medications, and the steroids. So, hopefully, a combination of all of those things will have me feeling a lot better. Because I can definitely tell in my breathing, even though, sometimes I still get short of breath, but it's a lot better than it was the beginning of the month before the infusion. Um, Not having as much swelling in my hands, all over. So, yeah, it's working. How you doing tonight, sis? You working? Oh. And thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. And you don't ever have to apologize for not making it. Like I said, I know life is like, hey, Christopher. Oh, did you? Okay, okay. Honey, like I said, I love food, honey. I may not look like it, but I do. Hey, love. Hey, Christopher. You're going to have to send me a plate. FedEx me a plate, Brit. How you doing today, Christopher? You having a terrific Tuesday? Oh, wow. Huh. Calling me this time of night. Good, good. Um, I was just talking about the medication that I started today, and I can feel a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. I I can feel a little bit of it. The anytime you start a new medication, um, especially like something for anxiety or depression, it makes you drowsy or so I can feel a little bit of that, but not to the point where it's knocking me out. And that was my thing about starting back at the dose that I was currently on before I came off of it, which was a lot higher, and I definitely needed a higher dose back then. But when I first started, I remember that it was like 2 weeks. I feel like I slept for like 2 weeks, if not, 3. But after my body got used to it, I was fine. And I just didn't want to go through that again. I mean, I guess if I had to, I would have. And I'm sorry, Britt. Y'all, when I figured out that I could read all the comments and stuff from my other device, so that's what I'm doing. I don't have to strain my eyes because y'all know I cannot see. Uh, now, see, Brittany, I don't know anything about the Instapot, but wow. Oh, wow. That sounds good. Y'all know I sometimes live to eat. And even though I may not be able to eat every day, I may not feel like eating every day. When I do, take me to the buffet. But I want like a southern buffet. I want some collard greens, banana pudding, um, fried chicken, or turkey and dressing, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, fried corn. Honey, I want everything. I want everything. I looked up a recipe today. Brittany, do you make fried gizzards? Cause KFC used to sell fried gizzards and fried livers, and I went back by KFC sometime last year. Y'all, I'm sorry. I have I got the shakes, the tremors. That's just part of it. Um, I went by KFC sometime last year. I'm pretty sure it was summertime. And she said they didn't sell them anymore. And it was another place that they were like, we only do them on certain days. Honey, some hot sauce and some fried gizzards and liver. And you can't beat that with a stick. If you can, something wrong. And coleslaw. Don't forget, if you get the fried gizzards and fried liver, I have to get coleslaw every time. It's just something about that just mixes well for me. So yeah, you haven't. Oh wow, honey. Mm. And like I said, since KFC, they did them just right. So, and I don't know how to do them to where they're as tender as KFC. You know, as KFC's recipe. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, now I do that part. I boil them, and then after I boil them, I can, I usually do like cut up some onions and saute them a little bit. But I like them fried too. And somebody was saying, you boil them first. I get that part, but I can't get the batter to stay on like KFC. By the time I boil them and batter them and fry them, they look just like I could have thrown them in there right after I boiled them. All the batter is off of them. So I haven't found a recipe that 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 I think will work because I read all the reviews on the recipes and all that. So I haven't found one that that works. But it looks like I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to keep trying if I'm gonna get some because I can't find anywhere else to buy them from. And we have a little store here that the lady there does. But I don't know. I've never seen her wash her hands. So uh I'm real picky about that. Hush puppies, coleslaw, and red beans. Oh, that sounds good. Now you know I don't eat beans. Uh, oh, you said you have to boil them, but so you don't boil them. You don't eat gizzards, Brittany. You just boiling them for your grandmother. Oh, what is the we don't have a Chicken Express here. We don't. But I'm gonna write it down and look it up and see if I can find it. See if I can find one close to where I go to the doctor. See if there's one on the way or in the area. Cause y'all know me, I'll call in the order while I'm in the chair getting the treatment. If it's close. And what is a chicken? What is a Chicken Express? Is it like is it like KFC? Hey, y'all, Milton is right here in front of me. Sleep. It's like he feel like he gotta watch my every move. I remember when he first came here and Queen Bee was like, "Don't worry, he a baby now. He gonna follow you like a puppet." You know, Milton is still doing it, and he's been in the house since July. He still follow me around. If I'm not careful, I have to be careful because if I'm not paying attention, he will trip me up. He is that close, that much under my feet. He probably just good knows it all. He's not nosy. He's just like his mother. He's interested in a lot of things. Hey, Mook, you okay? And y'all, he probably can feel that I feel better because he's sleeping. He's sleeping like he's supposed to be sleeping, you know. So he can tell that his mama feels better. And I'm glad because I was like, Milton Leroy gonna mess around and be bald headed fooling with me. But yeah, because he's picking up on my vibes. But thank God, like I said, thank God I'm feeling better. Tomorrow will be even better. It's something that, like I said, I've had anxiety attacks, emotional anxiety attacks. But to have a chemical anxiety attack, it feels the same, but it's like intensified. And even though, I was given grounding techniques and breathing, exercise, it worked, but it was, I mean, temporary. It wasn't a long-term fix. No matter how many times I did it, it would work for a little bit, and then it'd be right back. Even my chest feels better because my chest was, hey man, hey cousin, my chest was tight and stomach was in a knot, and I couldn't eat, sick on my stomach. Um, but who would have thought that the medication would cause that? Hey, Pat. How are you doing? Oh man, I've been suffering with anxiety attacks, and it's chemical induced anxiety attacks from the infusion and from the steroids. So I went to the doctor today, and I got back on anxiety medication. Um, so here we are. So that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on because I could not. I mean, even going live was causing me to have, extreme anxiety. And I'm like, what is going on? And there was nothing I could do. And then, of course, I kind of like, reverted back to my old ways, blaming myself, knowing that I can't control anything. Not nothing. So I'm back. I feel better. Like I said, tomorrow will be an even better day because I will have more of the medication in my system. So as the days go on, you know, I should be feeling a whole lot better. Yeah. And the part, that we're starting at a lower dose and starting at a lower dose. And so if we need to increase, we can. But if we, don't, we're at a low dose, and I'm more comfortable starting off at a lower dose because, like I said, at a larger dose, it just made me feel like I was regressing, in my mental health treatment, which I know that I was not. I put a lot of work in to even be here today, you know, and I just didn't want to feel like I was going back and taking that higher dose. Like I said, even though I know I was not, just made me feel like I was going back to being, in survival mode all the time. Because that's what I actually felt for the last, um, few days. Been back living in survival mode. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. That's why I said Milton Leroy, he tired. I told him he better get some sleep. Just because I'm up all night doesn't mean he needs to be. But he wasn't having that, so he's finally able to sleep. So that lets me know that my energy is better. He's resting better. Because he has talked more in these last few days than he has since I've had him. Constantly talking to me. And loud with it. As Milton Leroy said, honey, what is wrong with you? But yeah, like I said, I'm feeling better, thank God. And I hope everybody is having a terrific Tuesday. Y'all, my son, my baby, turned 31 today. Oh, time flies, y'all. I can still remember him being that 1 pound baby, that 3 pound baby that was able to come home a month early. He came home 2 months early because he figured out how to eat. He figured out food was good. So he doubled his weight and he was able to come home early without anything. He didn't come home on any medical equipment. And that was the thing. Even though, his birth weight was a little bit shy of 1 pound, the only thing that was wrong with him was that he was small. Um, they end up having to sedate him because he was just, moving around so much that he was burning off, any extra calories. So they sedated him for a little while. He was able to pick up some weight and maintain it and increase. So yeah, and looking at him today, 200 and probably like 180, between 180 and 200, and taller than I am. So that in itself, I know that there is a God. And God hears and answers prayers and performs miracles. because he was only given a 5% chance of survival, and here he is turning 31 today. Yeah, so God is good, better than good. Like I said, if I've been fighting this for over 31 years and I'm still here, better than good. Like I said, he has kept me even when I didn't want to be kept. But yeah, I just came on here because these tremors are really, are really getting to me. And all I'm gonna go do, I'm gonna get off of here and go sit in my Cadillac or shower chairs. And Matt, I will have my new oxygen equipment um, Monday. Yay! I'm excited about that. And um, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here and go sit in my Cadillac or shower chairs in a hot shower, and then I'm gonna go get up under the covers. But thank y'all for coming on here tonight and spending a little bit of time with me this evening. I just came on here, like I said, to give an update from yesterday. Yesterday was hard, and it's a better day today. And like I said, hopefully it'll continue to get better with each passing day. And that's just not for me. That's for all of y'all. That's for all of us. It's right here, man. It's right here in front of me. I actually probably can't tell it because I've been talking. But I've been able to go without it a little bit longer because, like I said, I feel better from the infusions. I can tell that it's working. But yeah, you are right to ask because I do feel it. That's why I was getting off. But I'm gonna get off of here, and it's right here. See, right there. But trying to be grown again, honey. Trying to be grown. But I can hear it and I can feel it. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll see y'all back tomorrow. And Milton Leroy says good night as well. He's sleeping. Bless his heart. I kind of startled him by turning it on. By turning it on. It's right here, man. And y'all, like I said, I finally got smart, so I don't have to strain to see my phone by able to look at it on my other device. I can see the comments. Yes, yes, you're exactly right, man. Like I said, now that I'm on the anxiety medication, now doing the grounding techniques that she gave me and the breathing exercises, they'll work a little bit better. Like I said, it was just a temporary fix. I made a very temporary fix last week. But y'all, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. But I love y'all, and it's good seeing you, Matt. I know you don't ever know when I'm on because I haven't been coming on, like I said, every day. But the evenings seem to work a little bit better than the mornings because I've been having some rough nights, you know. So yeah. How's your wife doing? How's and your neighbor? How's she doing? Before we get off of here, because I still go down my prayer list every day and call out everybody's name. I hope they're doing great. Christopher, thank you. Brittany, thank you. I don't know who else is on here, but thank you so much. And I'll see y'all I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? What does that mean? Turning. Okay. Okay. She's doing great. Hey. Hey, cousin. I love y'all. I'll see. Y'all know what? Before I go, I was thinking about, some funny stories. So get ready. But I remember when I was probably like 6 or 7. I was really scrawny. My mom said if it weren't for the fact that I had shoulders, my clothes would fall off. But there was a time when I was gonna run away, right? But I was smart enough to know that I really didn't need to leave the house, right? And let me tell you what I did. Y'all know back in the day when they had those recliner chairs that were made out of vinyl. They came in like a maroon color, a greenish color, and a bluish greenish color. We had the maroon one. And like I said, I didn't want to leave. I knew I wasn't going to leave the house. But I wanted them to think that I had ran away. So I left a note and everything, honey. How about I done cut the back of my mama recliner and I was in there all day. It's funny now. It's funny now. But I did. I cut a slit all the way down the back of the recliner. No, no, man, it's not about me parking. Oh, but I did. I cut a slit down the back. Okay, Britt. Yeah. Now, I can hear them, going out looking, calling my name. And you know how they found me? I went to sleep and they could hear me breathing in the chair. Honey, folks been sitting on me all day long. And then I had nerve to have my darling them. Her name was Chanel. Chanel. I had Chanel in there with me. And I fell asleep. Honey, they almost, for what they did, I wish I had ran away. Baby, they cut the back of my mama chair wide open. And was sitting back in there. That happened like before lunch. And I was sitting back there in the back of her recliner chair. Like I said, folks been sitting on me all day before they figured out that I was gone. Not gone, but gone. Oh no. That tell y'all how thrown off y'all cousin really is. Mm-mm. Yeah. There's a lot more stories that I can tell you. You're welcome, Christmas. So priceless. Priceless was to beat the devil out of me for cutting the back of that chair wide open. I don't know why I felt like I needed to cut it starting at the top. I could have just cut it at the bottom. That's what I should have done. I shouldn't have cut it at all. I don't even know what made me think that was a good hiding place. I guess because I used to sit back there all the time. I used to sit behind that chair all the time and play with my doll. I don't even know why I was back. Man, I don't know why I was back there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Matt, you thought Milton Leroy was the bad one. If he have any thrown off ways, it's because of me. It's because of me. But yeah. And I forgot to come on here and do the prank calls, honey. That was when I was in the throes of my anxiety attack. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a day when I can come on here and do prank calls with y'all. It'll be early in the day than early in the evening. Or I might just wait till weekend day to do it. Yeah. I might do it over the weekend. It might be better. But but I love y'all. So that'll give y'all something to laugh about tonight. and yeah, it's a lot more. It's a lot more. But I love y'all. And I will see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye, Matt. Bye, cousin. Is it Kim? And your neighbor is Lisa? I think I got it right. Christopher, thank you. Brittany, thank you again for coming. I love y'all. Milton Leroy says he loves y'all and have a great night as well. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, cousins.